Hi guys, Jeff here from TAP. Just with the diagnostic job on this particular Honda CRV, a 2003 CRV in regards to air conditioning. So this car's come to us, it's the middle of summer, it's nice and hot with an air conditioning problem. It's been to a couple of other workshops, been re-gassed, it's had a new thermistor fitted to it, and some other bits and pieces done to it, but still has a problem with the evaporator freezing up. So after a period of time on the road, we start to lose airflow through the vents, and we lose efficiency of the air conditioning system, so it's freezing up. So we're able to confirm that's exactly what's happening. The air conditioning compressor is not cycling. So in this particular vehicle, we have a thermistor. So this is the actual thermistor that we've taken out of the car. It's a new one, it has been fitted up into the vehicle. So again, the first thing what we did just to confirm what we were looking for is to use a freeze spray. So this is an electronic freeze spray, which I got from J-Car. Again, it's just a premium quality powder refrigerant for testing things, for cooling down components if you suspect that they're failing under heat. So in this particular case, exactly what it was. So whilst it's connected to the vehicle, we were able to then just freeze spray the end of the tip here and confirm that it was going to cycle, and it did. So it meant that the thermistor and the electronic side of things was working. So again, we need to confirm, is it that the evaporator is not getting cold enough, or is it because there's a problem with the electronic part of it, i.e. the thermistor, wiring, control module, etc, etc. So this is an easy way, quick spray. Does it cycle? Yes, it does. Fantastic. We know that that part of it is okay. We've got either an evaporator not getting cold enough or some other issue. Now, interestingly enough, in this particular case, to check the evaporator, we just got our little visual camera here, which we've got through our Autel MaxiSys, and we just got it up through the particular hole, and we're able to have a really good look at that evaporator, and everything looks fine. It looks clean, it looks good, got reasonable airflow. It's the temperature of the air is quite cool as well, which is good, but it still wasn't working. But interestingly enough, if you have a look in there where the actual evaporator or the thermistor lives, you'll see where we've got the cable going in from the camera, just in the hole there. That's where the thermistor actually plugs in. But interestingly enough, whilst I was doing it, I'm thinking to myself, this tip really needs to be touching the fins of the evaporator to get cold enough to actually operate. So what I did is actually got my camera and measured distance, roughly speaking, where I could feel it, where it was touching the fins of the evaporator. And then I sized it up against this here, and lo and behold, it's not even getting close to getting near the fins. So I'm thinking, okay, well that's not right. But interestingly enough, if you look at the thermistor here, this is really pretty adjustable. I can make that tip anywhere along this particular component at any particular stage. So again, I have to then adjust it, so I know that the tip now is going to be touching inside the fins of the evaporator. Once we did that and we plugged it all back again, plugged that in again, suddenly we had now the clutch cycling in and out. So a bit of a trick one here, where someone's put a new thermistor in thinking that's where the problem was, probably didn't test it the way it should have been tested, but again, didn't measure the distance of where that has to live. So thermostats, old school thermostat, well, thermistors really need to be sitting in the right location in an evaporator to work properly. So in this particular case, the way it was fitted, it was about probably 10, 15 mil away from the evaporator, not close enough or not touching enough for this actual tip to get cold enough to cycle. So a bit of a trick one, but again, using a bit of logic, using the freeze spray, confirming that side of it's okay, having a bit of a look at the evaporator, measuring the distance between the fitting point and the evaporator fins to make sure that your thermistor or your thermostat, if that's the case, is actually touching those fins in the evaporator. Hope that's a bit of a trick one for you. Again, just understanding thermistors and thermostats, etc. on air conditioning systems. If you remember, make sure you take use of all those case studies, the repair solutions, and good scope stand starter on the website. If you're not and you want to join up, go to tap.net.au and join up with the many thousands of other technicians that are sharing information, knowledge, and experience. See you next time.